G'day YouTubers, if you've been following my channel you'll know I did a big fit out on my boat, and as part of that I rewired a lot of the boat, and while I was doing that I decided that I'd replace the bilge pump with something a bit bigger. I'm not exactly sure how big the bilge pump is that comes standard. From the size of it my guess is somewhere between 300 and 500 gallons per hour, so I've replaced that with a larger bilge pump that does 1500 gallons per hour. That's somewhere between 3 and 5 times more capacity for pumping water out of the boat. I replaced that a while back and I just had it out in the yard, so I decided to do a test on it and see just how good it is, and that is what this video is about.
I'm testing the bilge pump. Hope you can see that there, the water level. It's coming up pretty quick. I'd be a bit worried if I was out on the water right now. But I do want to test the bilge pump, and she's well and truly underwater, so let's give it some power. And there she goes. Whoa! Okay. Let's see if that can keep up with the hose or even beat it. Shall we? I think we are keeping up, that's about it. I don't think we're gaining on it at all. Oh, yeah. Some rubbish in here needs to come out. None of that will help the bilge pump work. Oh yeah, it is gaining. Oh, is it? Yes, I think it is gaining, just ever so slightly. Yeah, definitely gaining. Definitely gaining. The whole bilge pump was underwater a little while ago. So yes, the bilge pump can actually outpace the hose. But I'm not real thrilled with that flow out of there though. I think that should be better. Ah. It disrupted the flow a little bit anyway. But that's more what I'd expect of it. So that's a good deal bigger bilge pump than is installed as standard. A standard bilge pump wouldn't have kept up with the hose. There's no doubt now that that is outpacing the hose. That was what I wanted to be sure of. It's getting down pretty low now. It should be stopping soon, I would think. The water was up in the fuel bay, so that's all gone now. Okay, I can hear the pump starting to gurgle. It's getting towards the bottom of it. What's happening out here now? Oh, I've still got a little bit coming out. The pump is struggling now. That's it. She's done. She's got all of it out that it can.
I've only ever had one issue with getting a serious amount of water in the boat, and that was back when I had Pharaoh. One of the intake pipes to the inboard broke, and it was pumping water out instead of going through the engine. I had two fairly quick warnings on it. I had the automatic bilge pump alarm went off when enough water got into the boat to trigger the bilge pump, and I also had the engine overheat warning go on about the same time. So we're never in any serious trouble. As soon as all that went off, I knew something was wrong. I jumped down to the engine room, paddled around in the water that was there. It had a good bit of water in by that stage. It came in fairly quickly, a good 6 inches of water. By the time I shut the engine down and got down there, she pumped in pretty quick. And anyway, big bilge pump, even bigger than the one I've got now. I think it was probably 2,500 to 5,000 gallons per hour, that bilge pump. It was huge. And that cleaned it out pretty quickly. Once I shut the engine down, shut the seacock off, everything was good. But it did teach me that you need a good big bilge pump on the boat, and I've been very tardy about replacing the one in this boat. Finally got it done, and you've just seen the test. Not nearly as good as the one I had in Pharaoh, but it's a smaller boat and it's only 12 volts instead of 24. So being a smaller boat, I think it's big enough. Next time you're doing some work on your boat, have a think about replacing the bilge pump with something a bit bigger. Even if you never need it, it's fairly cheap insurance. Until next time, good fishing.